Hello and welcome to Sonder. My name is Maggie and I am a knitter and sewist and reader and new doctor living in Denver, Colorado. I am starting this journal and I'm a little bit scared about it, but I'm pretty sure that no one's going to watch it but me. I am here to keep myself accountable more than anything. To make sure that as I transition into my residency, I just graduated from medical school from the University of Colorado School of Medicine, and I'm starting a dual residency in both internal medicine and pediatrics here. And our career is really hard. My job is really hard. I love it, and I couldn't see myself doing anything else. But on a very regular basis, I walk into a room that is the worst day, I walk into a room on the worst day of someone's life. And that can be really hard and really beautiful. And I want to obviously not document the stories of the patients that I have because they deserve the privacy to heal and break in their own ways, but to document what it does to me and how my life is changed by the lives of the people I take care of, while also holding myself accountable to keep doing the things that bring me joy and make me happy. And so I think that if I make a podcast or a journal or whatever you want to call this thing that I'm doing, sitting in my living room talking to myself, then I will feel compelled to continue doing the things that I love and that bring me joy outside of work. So that's really why I'm here. For anyone out there who's watching, you can expect to hear about my life a little bit, about what I see, what I hear that's going on in medicine right now, because I spend 80 hours a week doing medicine, hopefully slightly less, but and then I read a lot and I craft a lot. And so I will periodically talk about the things that I'm making and the things that I'm reading and how those pertain to my life right now and how they pertain to the world that we live in. And I'm excited and also a little nervous because I feel oddly vulnerable talking about these things, but I think it's good. I think it's good to process what's going on in your life and also to hold yourself accountable to continue doing the things that you really love, even when it's hard and you're being thrown into a world that's really scary. I feel incredibly blessed to be able to help in a time like this, but also it is a really strange and surreal and scary thing to do, to start your residency in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. And I think that it's going to be really hard. And so I want to keep myself accountable to do the things that bring me joy and help me stay sane when things around me are challenging. So that's what I'm doing here. And I introduced at the beginning that I'm going to call this Sonder. And Sonder is a word that I actually learned from one of my students. And I think that it's probably the most beautiful word that I've ever heard in my entire life, and pretty much summarizes what my day-to-day is like. So bear with me. Sonder is a noun, and this is the definition that I found from the internet. So Sonder, noun, the realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own, populated with their own ambitions, friends, routines and worries, and inherent craziness, an epic story that continues invisibly all around you, like an anthill sprawling deep underground with elaborate passageways to thousands of other lives that you will never know existed, in which you might appear only once as an extra sipping coffee in the background, as a blur of traffic passing on the highway, as a lighted window at dusk. I just love that. I think, it's a really amazing thing to realize that all of us are living our own lives, and hopefully this will help me and help anyone listening realize that each person in this world is living their own life, and this is just what happens to be my life.